What up? What up? My lovely people, how are you? Oh, I still have my coffee pot on. Hey, Steven, hello. How are you? How was your Valentine's Day? I was just thinking about you. A notification popped up. Well, I'll be darned. You must be psychic. I mean, you do have intuitive abilities. I mean, we all do, right? Some of us are just a little more aware of them than others. Not great. Aw. It was rainy, and I called in sick and slept, and my roommates were being loud and noisy. I think you mean noisy. Well, I'm sorry. I haven't been I mean, I'm better now, but man, I feel you. I don't know if it's, I'm thinking I might have had a cold. I'm not sure. My head was killing me. Stuffy nose and stuff, but I'm actually feeling better today. Thank goodness. My reading came true, but I don't think it was about David. What reading was that, hon? You're not the first person who's told me something like this. Like, my reading is like will happen like just exactly as I've said, but it's somebody else. So Spirit must wanted you to know. Hi there, Mark. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Diana. If you like a reading, hon, all my information is pinned in the chat. These are not free readings here. Although yesterday I was offering some free. Just because it was Valentine's Day. But we're back to the same old now. I asked about what I need to be aware of about his situation, and the female friend was going out. Yeah, like you were gonna see him with her or something like that. Yeah. I remember. No problem, Diana. Honey, if you'd like a reading, all my information is pinned in the chat. So as far as for what I offer, also the description kind of gives you more information. There's a link in there where you can go look at my reviews. If you're leery about getting a reading. It was about taking a chance with a female friend and a happy coincidence would happen. Yes, and it was hard to come out of the closet. Yes. I do remember that, Steven. You know what? We got to get this dang Valentine's Day stuff down. Valentine's Day is over. Hey, that's pretty. I'll do that one. I don't know if my music will work today. Yesterday it was giving me issues. Okay, yeah, I remember that reading. It was just like a couple nights ago. Donated for 5 tarots and 2 Lenormands. Okay, hon. Thank you. Well, a new coworker that just started who's been talking to me and trying to get me to work at the other bar that's around the corner. Okay. She's really cool and seems to be friendly and interested in being my friend. So I went, and her female partner was at the other bar because she manages it. Okay. Okay, so she's. All right, I'm following. She's trying to. There's a job opportunity, possibly. They like me, but I think her partner got mad that I was getting too chatty with the new coworker there in front of her. So I didn't get a call. Oh! So Like your partner act like we were flirting. Okay, I gotcha. Well, that's insane because you're gay and she's gay. Why would uh, whatever people? You never know why people do what they do, but well, I'll be darned. The manager, yeah, I gotcha. She was kind of flirty. Ah, taking a chance. I'm thinking about what you said. I just hope in a happy coincidence. It was hard to come out of the closet. Okay. Well, I mean, I believe it because, we've seen many times with the Lenormand, especially, that we're going to get whatever spirit wants us to know. You know, I mean, that's the information we're going to get. So I think I took a chance on a female friend because I was already out and there were obstacles in the friendship. Yeah, yeah. I believe it. I mean, spirit will. I mean, I've definitely noticed that in my Lenormand. Not so much the tarot, but in the Lenormand. That's why I was having such a hard time the other night. Um, Reading for you, not just you, anyone, because its spirit was trying to tell me something in my life, and I guess I was like ignoring it or whatever, and it just kept coming up and kept coming up and kept coming up, even though that's not what I was asking. So yeah, spirit will tell us, even if it's not the question we asked. There were happy coincidences and the conversations were untroubled, meant that it might be hard to come out of the closet for someone. Okay, yeah, I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah, all that stuff lines up, huh? I believe it. But that's with the Lenormand. Lenormand's kind of scary in a way because it's so, like, even Victoria Tea Time. I mean, she tells me she's scared to read the Lenormand for herself. Like, it can be scary. Not scary because it's so, well, accurate. you know. So so I totally believe that it will tell you whatever you needed to know, whatever you needed to hear, even if it's not what you asked. You wanted to know about David, right? Well, Spirit was like, nope, this is more important than David, or whatever. Interesting. Anywho, I love it, honestly. Oh, I do too. I do too. I love it too. I have so much fun with it, Steven. You wouldn't even believe the silly stuff I do with the Little Ormond. For fun. For fun. I'll just be like, I'll just ask. Like before I go, like I have different little bars around that I go to, and I'll ask, what's going to happen at the bar? And then I'll read what it says. And then I go, I go to the bar. It's more fun for me to go and see stuff happen than really go to socialize with people. I'm more enjoying what seeing what I've seen in the Lenormand happen right in front of my face. That to me is more fun than, a lot of people go to socialize, go to the bar, the pub, or whatever to socialize. No, not me. I'm going to see my Lenormand predictions come true. I wouldn't have been able to navigate through things as easily this past year. Oh yeah, Stephen, I feel the same way. I feel the absolute same way. I honestly feel that I was divinely guided to well, I believe to Victoria Tea Times channel, because that's the first time I ever seen Lenormand was there. And I feel like I was divinely guided to her channel. That's where I seen the Lenormand there. Plus her readings helped me tremendously. But seeing the Lenormand there and then taking such an interest to learn it myself, and it has helped me tremendously with things I've wondered about for years. And to be able to, yep, that's how I found out about the Lenormand. I never heard of Lenormand until I went to her channel and I seen her reading for people. And then I decided I would get one. And then listening to, I'm like, oh my God, this is the most precise reading I have ever received in my entire life. I got to know more about this Lenormand. And so upset. So then I started learning. But yeah, that's where I found it, was from her channel. And then she didn't teach me Lenormand, and I didn't learn Lenormand from watching her readings. I learned it, I got books and I studied and so forth, but that's where I found out about it. And then, yeah, it has helped me tremendously in my own life. Absolutely. I follow the guidance from it. And then I also just have fun. So, yeah. So it's like, it's something I'm very, very grateful for. It sounds like you are as well. So thank you, Spirit. A friend actually gifted me a Lenormand deck a long time ago, even before I got into tarot readings and was scared of them. Your friend was scared of the Lenormand? Even when I didn't really get into it for some reason. Yeah. But now I want one again. Yeah. You were scared of tarot? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah. I don't think I was ever scared of tarot. I was honestly just like playing around, having fun when I first started reading tarot. And I just was like, I was just running around from bar to bar around here, reading for people that I knew. I live in this very small town, so everybody knows everybody. Just for fun, like 3 cards, just for fun. But it was after so long of people telling me that what I was telling them was happened in their life. After hearing that so many times, I was like, damn. I think I'm good at this. This is really cool. And then the rest is history. But the Lenormand has been, I've seen things in the Lenormand you can't see in the tarot, if that makes sense. that has really helped me tremendously. But anyways, enough of all of that. You really are. Thank you. Ah, you're welcome, Stephen. So Stephen, you go ahead and post your first question. I'll be right back while you're doing that. I just gotta run to my kitchen for a second. Be right back. Oh. Turn that off. Okay. How do my roommates feel about me now? Okay. They were being loud and felt intrusive, like the same energy as David and Leandra when I kept to myself. Yeah. How rude, right? There's nothing like when you don't feel good, you got a headache, and it's noisy, people won't shut up. I mean, I don't know if you had a headache, but I hid in my room yesterday. One of them even texted to ask if either of us was home, which I think was just directed at me. What the hell? I did have a headache. Yeah. They make a lot of noise. I've been using the back entrance of the garage and in my room to enter the home lately. Yeah, these people. How rude. Alright, let's see. How are Steven's roommates feeling about him now? How are Steven's roommates feeling about him now, please? How are Steven's roommates feeling about him now? How are Steven's roommates feeling about him now? Yeah, I love that's awesome that you have a private entrance. How are Steven's roommates feeling about him? All right, we have the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Why am I getting an apology here? What? Okay, how are they feeling about you? Something about making a decision here to apologize. What? Okay. Please don't let this happen to me again today. That don't make sense, Stephen. I'm reshuffling. I'm not sure. I'm gonna reshuffle because I don't. I'm such a pain lately. Okay. How does Stephen's roommates feel about him now? How does Stephen's roommates feel about him now? How does Stephen's roommates feel about him now? All right, we have the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. I think that they're like, there's something about you being quiet here and like rushing off. And I think they're really like having some kind of doubts here when it comes to you. That's okay. I like this process lately because it's having a kaleidoscope effect. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's showing you being quiet here. I wonder if they think that you're so quiet because of any kind of harsh words that they've said. Um, like with this Knight of Swords, I think they might think you're being quiet because of something that they've said. Like any kind of harsh words that they've said. I think that's what they're thinking here with the Eight of Swords, that um, there's some kind of doubts that they're having. They might think that they might be thinking that maybe they are a little intrusive and you're feeling kind of trapped. One of them did say some mean things when I was having trouble with rent because of my hard circumstances. Ah, yeah. Oh, you know what? And thinking back, maybe those last cards I pulled was for you because I was getting something about money and apologizing about money. Okay, I think also tying in that those last cards I drew, um, there is something about thinking maybe. I think somebody's thinking maybe they should apologize to you because it was something about money, and now that you're saying this, it's kind of tying in together. So I think they are thinking a lot about the fact that they said harsh words to you, and that's why you're being quiet. Yeah, you're paying everything on time now. And see, they're probably feeling bad about that. Feeling bad about being so quick to judge, right? With the Knight of Swords here. Being so quick to be so harsh. I think it is bothering them. Or it may maybe just be the one who's the manager here. I think it is bothering them that you're so quiet and they think that it's because of their harsh words. So I think they are considering apologizing to you. Now, it may not be a proper apology. Like, Stephen, I'm so sorry I said that. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge you. I doubt it would be anything like really like sincere, but like you would notice that they kind of feel bad. I told him I had new jobs, and he said, I'm being patient with you. Like he yelled it. Yeah. I think he's kind of stuck in his head on that. At least one of them, anyways. And they're really thinking that that's the reason why you're being so quiet. So, but no, but he chewed me out for being late before that, and I technically paid it on time, but he told me he didn't want to live with a charity case. Okay, I do remember that charity case thing. Yeah, that's harsh. That's harsh to say something like that. You're not a charity case. Okay. Well, I think he might be feeling, I don't know. I don't know if he's necessarily feeling bad, but he's feeling that that's the reason you're so quiet. I honestly don't think these people care about that they're being loud. Like, I don't really think they even, it doesn't even cross their mind, probably. Yeah, after what I've been through. Yeah, yeah. But I think he does think you're being quiet because he was harsh with you. Um, but I'm not so sure that they're purposely being loud. I think these people are just naturally loud, aren't they? Seem like they're very boisterous type people. Like, some people are naturally more reserved and quiet. I do not think your roommates fall in that category. They don't care, and I don't care either, to be honest, but I'm not the loud one. Yeah, I know. I don't see you as loud. Like, I mean, I don't know these people. I just have in my mind's eye, that they're talkative, loud, talking about everybody's business, wanting to know everybody's business, just always got something going on. Yeah, they're just loud and they do like attention. Yeah, that's just their personality. Um, they are who they are. I don't know that they're doing it on purpose to annoy you. I don't feel that's the case. I just think that they're like, that's just who they are. Doesn't mean they're bad people. They're just, some people are more extroverted than other people, right? I forgot what you said you wanted. 5 tarots? Yeah, 5 tarots to Lenormand. All right, what does my future look like with them? And at the end of the day, they are usually alone without any of these people they have around them. Stephen's future look like here? Which says a lot. No, they're not bad people. I like them. Yeah. Okay, what does Stephen's future look like here with his roommates, please? What does Stephen's future look like here with his roommates? What does Stephen's future look like here? What does Stephen's future look like here with his roommates, please? We got the Six of Cups, the Justice card, and the Seven of Cups. The heck? Okay. Okay, with the Justice card here in the center, that's like finding some kind of balance, some kind of truth, some kind of fairness. So I think things will start. It's like, I think these people are like fair with you. They're kind of like, I don't know if they're like childlike or playful like because we do have the Six of Cups here, which could be something about the past. I just feel like that things kind of even out here for you. You're going to end up, other options are going to come available for you, Stephen, with the Seven of Cups. You'll probably move on from these people because you got opportunities ahead of you that doesn't really involve them. But you're going to get some kind of balance here with these people. Struggling with this Six of Cups because that talks about the past. Okay, leaving the past. Oh, okay. We're going to leave the past in the past. You're getting some kind of fairness. And things being... Yeah, I think you're going to move... I don't think they're going to hold this against you. You know, that you were struggling there for a while. Because things do look balanced and fair here. The past is being left in the past. And then you've got some other options opening for you. I don't think these people are going to stay in your life forever or something. You know, they're roommates for now, but I think they're going to be fair to you here with the Justice card. Like, you won't... I don't see them screwing you over, you know, as far as money wise, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you had to pay a deposit there. Like, these would be the type of people that would, as long as everything's on the up and up, you get your deposit back or whatever. Like, I just see these people being fair. I'm just using that for an example. I don't even know if you guys, if you do pay a deposit or whatever, but it's just, I see fairness. But you'll move on. You're going to be exploring your options, looking at your options here. I doubt you. stay there for years or years. No deposit. Okay. Well, whatever the case may be, did you have some kind of contract with these people? Like what is this, a sublet or something? So, or is that what they call it? A sublet? Um, I don't think you have to worry about being screwed over by these people. Let's just put it that way. You'll be treated fairly. Oh shit, nonverbal. Okay, well I shouldn't say oh shit because I do, because they still will treat you fairly. It's like that. That would worry me. That's just because I don't trust people. but I really don't feel like there's anything to be concerned about. I do see fairness. Okay. So even if you don't have anything in writing, I still don't see that you're gonna, like, you're just not gonna get screwed over. That's what I get for you, which is good. Yeah, I know, which is why I'm asking about them. So, I mean, that's good. They'll be fair. Like, whenever you do go to leave or whatever, there'll be fairness to it. You won't feel like you got ripped off or whatever. Will I get the job that I'm interviewing for today? Okay. Will Steven get the job that he's interviewing for today? Will Steven get the job that he's interviewing for today? Steven get the job that he's interviewing. All right, we have the Nine of Wands, the Devil, Six of Pentacles. I'm going to have to say no. I feel like you would not be compensated. Like, there's something here about, this is actually my card of interview. which is interesting, but something is off, like toxic work environment, maybe not getting paid what you're worth. I don't even know if you're going to get a response from these people at all. Like after the interview? I mean, surely they have to respond. Or I guess you don't have to. You may not even receive anything back from them, Stephen. I mean, still do your best, right? I mean, because energy can change. But the way things look, no. Big fat N-O. No, they don't have to. Oh, okay. How does the warehouse job play out? You know what? I want to use a different deck. I'm feeling called to use a different deck. Okay, how does the warehouse job feel about Stephen? 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 We have the Six of Swords, the Magician, and the Judgment card. Okay, there's something here about like moving. I wonder if they're wanting to move you to a different department or different. Heck, I don't know how that place works, but I get something about moving with the Six of Swords. And then, like, I don't know, it's like you have the you have the skills or the resources or whatever it takes for you to be moved somewhere else. Yeah, like you have the know-how, you have the education, you have the, I don't know about education, but like you would be a good fit. Is there any talk of you being moved? I mean, I think they think it's not that they want to move you because you're doing something wrong. something about the tools. Like you can use the tools. You can. You would be protected. I mean, I don't know what you guys do a lot in there, but I call in a lot, but I do good work when I'm there, and they can tell I've been sick, and now I have a lot going on. Yeah, yeah. I'm not getting that they're trying to get rid of you or anything like that. I feel they want to move you to a different area. It's a lot of physical labor, but I give it my all. Yeah, it's like you have. I'm getting something about tools. Do you use tools there? Any kind of tools? I mean, even if it's just a screwdriver, heck, I don't know. Like, um, it's also, and it could, it's something about protection, feeling protected. I mean, I would not be surprised if they don't put you in a different area of the warehouse. Not because you've done something wrong or anything. It's a safety, maybe a safety issue, or you'll have to keep me updated on that. But that's, I mean, I think they're considering that. You probably do a lot of moving around as well. Maybe that's what it's talking about. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're going to move you somewhere in a different area, maybe in the back of the building or something like that. Does that sound like something they would do or could do? Will they move me to the sales floor? Oh, the sales floor. Interesting. That kind of makes sense with those cars. Now that you say that. Like you have the know-how, it's safe there, you have the tools. Protect you too. All right, let's see here. All right. Okay. Will a warehouse job move Stephen to the sales floor? Will the warehouse move Stephen to the sales floor? Will the warehouse move Stephen to the sales floor? Will the warehouse move Stephen to the sales floor? Will the warehouse move Stephen to the sales floor? Will the warehouse move Stephen to the sales floor? We have the Fool, Two of Swords, And the Ace of Pentacles. Mm. No. No, but there is a new opportunity. I think there's less risk where that's at. Less risk, maybe less risk for injury. I don't know. But I don't think it's the sales floor, though, because of the Two of Swords here. It's a place that's not seen as much, but in the same company. Yeah, I mean, I think it's in the same company. Heck, I think it's in the same building. Um, but I do see a new opportunity here for you. I don't. This sometimes can be my promotion card, but it's. I don't think it's the sales floor though. I don't know. Is there a place that like people don't really see a lot of people? Like you don't really have a lot of contact with a lot of people. It's kind of how I'm feeling it could be. So that's what I have for you, Stephen. So keep me updated. I'm not positive what that's all about. But the Six of Swords for me is a very hardly interpreted any other way but a move. If that makes sense. If that card comes up, there's something about a move. Oh my gosh, I just thought of something. I had to do a reading for Kristen, and she got that Six of Swords, and we couldn't figure out what that was all about. And she just told me a couple of days ago that she's found an apartment that she's moving into. So it's like, maybe it was about that. She found a new apartment. So. Oh my gosh. But the question was about Brad. But then she told me she did call Brad and talk to him about moving. Oh my gosh. Sorry, stuff's coming to me here. It's so crazy when things come. It all makes sense later. Like, oh, that's what that meant. I'll tell her that next time she comes. Okay, did we do all your tarots? I guess so. So we're moving on to the Lenormand then. No, I'll be right back, Stephen, while you're getting your questions together. I just need to go to the bathroom real quick. Okay. Oh no. Shit. I just had my party for this weekend cancel. What happened to Stephen? Oh man, what a bummer. Steven, what happened to you, dear? Go grab it. Yeah, chips or something. Hello? I don't know what happened to Steven. Steven, what happened to ya? Interesting. I have no idea. No idea. Oh, hey, Steven. I figured something happened. That's okay. I thought I sent a message about it. Oh, I didn't see anything. If you did, I didn't see it, but that's okay. No big deal. No, you didn't. Oh, okay. Okay, well, you can go ahead with your first Lenormand question. You got some more tarot questions, Stephen? Thank you, dear. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome in, dear. If you're looking for a reading, all my information is pinned in the chat. These are paid readings, okay? They're reasonably priced. And there is a link in my description to my reviews. You know, if you are, leery of getting a reading from someone you've never got a reading from before. You can look at my reviews from other people who have received readings. We'll have a read. Okay, cool. All right, Stephen. So what is your first question? So what did yes, Abraham. These are not free readings. And all my information is there in the description. You can look through there. You can check out reviews. Whatever you need to do to decide if you want a reading or not. They are not free. Okay. I would say, how did it go? Because your tarot looked kind of, well, we had the devil and was that your interview, hon? Okay. All right, will Stephen get this job that he just interviewed at? Will Stephen get the job that he just interviewed at? Will Stephen get the job that he just interviewed at? That was a nice conversation. Okay. Will Stephen get the job at the place he just interviewed at? Stephen get the job at the place that he just interviewed at? Stephen get the job at the place he just interviewed at? Stephen get the job at the place that he just interviewed at? You have the Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Strength card. I don't think so, honey. I still gotta know. Five of Pentacles speaks of loss. Knight of Wands, something inconsistent. As in maybe you won't get another call, possibly. Yeah. Something's holding back here. Something's being held back here. I'm wondering if you might not hear from them again. I'm still kind of getting that kind of energy, like something tricky, something inconsistent and tricky here with the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like I'm still getting a no, hun. Especially with the Five of Pentacles in the center. That's a big no. I'd say this is a no, this is a no, and this is a no. So yeah. Doesn't mean you didn't have a nice conversation. Maybe there's just, other candidates more suited for the job or something. Or just isn't meant for you. But I do get a loss. So I'm going to say no. Okay. How does the bowling alley feel? Okay. I don't know why your question. I can see your question on YouTube, but I'm not seeing it in Restream. I don't know why. It's not popping up. But that's okay. Okay, how does the bowling alley feel about Steven now? How's the bowling alley feeling about Steven now? How does the bowling alley feel about Steven now? How does the bowling alley feel about Steven now? How does the bowling alley feel about Steven now, please? How is the bowling alley feeling about Steven now? How is the bowling alley feeling about Steven now, please? How is the bowling alley feeling about Steven now? How's the bowling alley feeling about Steven now, please? We have the Justice card here, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Steven, I think they like you there for sure. They think you're truthful. Like you're honest. Ten of Pentacles is here, so it's something about money. I wonder if they think you make them money here. This is the same place that the manager thought you were wasting resources. But here I'm getting something about like that you're making them money. Which you could be, that's just like, I don't know, I hear a lot of bartenders say that, every once in a while, you give your patron, just a little bit more alcohol in their drink than normal. You give them a free drink here every once in a while. You're actually making that bar more money because that person will keep coming there and keep spending more money. I don't know. Maybe it's something like that. But then we have the Queen of Pentacles here as well. Is there a female boss or female? Maybe it's more the female who's thinking that. That's how I bartend at the rock venue. Yeah. I've had several bartenders tell me that, which I would have never thought that. The owner's female. Okay. So the owner is, I think the owner thinks that, Stephen, that you're actually making them some more money here. You're bringing in money. But I could see how that works because the bar I'm going to go to is the one who occasionally gives me a free drink. They don't do it all the time, but I called in last night, but the weather was horrible. Okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, they're not thinking, I don't see that they're trying to, they think you were telling the truth. Okay. So they think you're being honest. I don't think they think you're lying. She's on vacation though, and it was a slow shift night. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's a problem here. But none of these cards are negative. So I think this is her. I think this is more of your manager, or the owner. I think this is more the owner's thoughts. I think they think you're good for the company and you're honest. So, yeah. I think they like you there. Even if you call in, I mean, there's a difference between calling in and making up some bullshit story, and the truth. So they believe you. Okay, Spirit. How is David feeling about Stephen now? How is David feeling about Stephen now? How is David feeling about Stephen now? So that I was having an emotionally hard day and not feeling great. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, I wouldn't do that often, but I don't I don't see a problem. I'm not in those cards anyways. Okay, how does David feel about Stephen? Please, how does David feel about Stephen? How's David feel about Stephen? All right, we have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Oh. Okay, what? Okay, there is a sense of loss here. With the Five of Cups. I think he focuses on like what he's missing. When it comes to you, yeah, it may be about. I was thinking maybe it is about this girl again because we do have the Queen of Cups here in the center, and then the Ten of Cups about the family. But I think it's like. I mean, I feel like he wants to share this with you. He wants to. Did you guys talk a lot about him having kids? I mean, did he speak a lot about that with you? 111 on the clock. But if it's not about this girl, it could just be that he focuses on what he lost with you. Like there was happy times, like feeling like a family and emotional fulfillment here. In the emotional part, feeling like a family, feeling emotionally stable. So I think I don't know. It's like he wants to tell you. Um, so, yeah, I don't, I don't know, he's like sad. It feels like he's missing out. I know this guy, he wants to tell you. I really feel he wants to tell you. It's quite interesting. Thank you, Stephen. You want 3 more tarots? Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Oops. What? Sorry. How do I keep? Stay. Okay. Okay, how does David feel in general lately? How is David feeling in general lately? How is David feeling in general? What's 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 David? We have the Death card, the Fool card, and the Chariot card. Ooh, 3 major arcana. Well, he definitely feels like he's going through a huge transformation in his life as he moves forward. Here, he's really taking a risk here, going out on a limb. But he is definitely feeling the effects of something ending, something new beginning. And I think he does have a desire to move forward here with the Chariot card. He's very motivated, very driven to take this leap of faith, this risk here. Find some kind of happiness, moving towards the sun. So yeah, this is huge because these are 3 major arcana cards, every single one of these cards. So he's seeing right now, he's really feeling like his life is completely transforming, completely changing. But he's going for it. Because he feels like he wants to. He's very like full speed ahead type. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to take this risk and just do it. So I don't know if that's about her, this child, I don't know. But he's definitely changing his life in a way that well, you can't see he can't see the future. He doesn't know what's going to happen, but he's going to go ahead and go for it. Is he in a relationship with a woman now? Okay. Is David in a romantic relationship with a woman now? Is David in a romantic relationship with a woman now? Is David in a romantic relationship with a woman now? Is David in a romantic relationship with a woman now? Is David in a romantic relationship? We have the Hanged Man, the World, and the 9 of Pentacles. What the heck? Well, we do have a woman on the table, but I don't know. I'm getting This is my single card though. So what? Okay, he may be delaying a relationship. Uh, I have to say no, but because the hangman is a big no, the world is a big, well, I don't know if I'd say no, but like there's some kind of distance here. Oh. He may not be in a relationship. There is a woman here. So I'm getting single. Maybe it's like, yeah, I'm being drawn to the snail here. Like maybe he's dragging shit out. You know how people do. Like when they don't really want a relationship, so they kind of keep you hanging there dangling kind of thing. Um, like they want to get the perks of a relationship but not really be in a relationship. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Like he's delaying stuff, like on purpose. You know what I mean by that? Like I see it every day here on the channel. Well, I'm just not ready for a relationship right now. But yeah, we can have sex. But as far as relationship, I'm not ready for a relationship. Or something like that, maybe. So I think he is involved with a woman because she shows up here. Um, but I don't think that they're actually like he's not going to be. This is my girlfriend, you know, kind of thing. Like you wouldn't see him on Facebook as in a relationship. He doesn't like being treated like that, though. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, in my experience, when people are doing that kind of crap, they don't value you. Because if they valued you, then they would do anything they could to make sure that you're in their life. Um, Otherwise, you're being used, right? Hi, Tanya. Hello, dear. If you'd like to donate for a reading, all my information is pinned in the chat. He likes to leave everyone in question. It's kind of gross. Yeah, yeah. That's a user, Stephen. That's what a user does. But they'll make it out to be this poor, pitiful. Well, I've just been through so much. I just don't know if I emotionally can deal with something like that. I'm just not ready for a relationship at this time in my life. If you just be patient with me, or I don't know, some bullshit like that. And so I'm gonna have to say no, but I think there is a woman though. He's just dragging shit out, dragging it along. And, as long as people allow it, they'll probably continue to do it. As long as this woman allows it. Yeah, it is gross. I think it's just mean. But that is, yeah. I see it all the time, though. Well, he asked me to live with him again this year. It said yes before. Okay. David asked Stephen to live again with him this year. Will David ask Stephen to live with him again this year? Will David ask Stephen to live with him again this year? Will David ask Stephen to live with him again this year? Will David ask Stephen to live with him again this year? Will David ask Stephen to live with him again this year? We have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Well, Stephen, Four of Cups is a huge no card. However, Page of Pentacles is some kind of offer. It kind of feels like yes, but it's rejected. Maybe you reject it. Four of Cups is me probably. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, there is some kind of offer of some sort. And even here, an offer, but this person's, I mean, Stephen, would you entertain that thought? I mean, would you do that? Because if you would do that, then it's a no. But if you would not do that, then it's a yes. If that makes any sense. Because I don't know if this is you or him. But if you would reject him, if he asked you and you would reject him, then it's a yes. That he would ask you. But I don't think it's going to actually happen. Regardless, it's not happening. You're not moving in with him. I wouldn't ask him. I mean, if he asked you, would you, I could put this, would you move in with him? Would you entertain, would you move in with him? Because if you wouldn't, you don't know. If you would not move in with him, then it does appear like he's gonna, like, there's an offer here on the table, but it's being rejected. Yes and no questions are kind of difficult, with tarot. So that's why sometimes I struggle with them. That's why I'm kind of questioning all this. Um, because this is a major no card here. But the Page of Pentacles is an offer. So it feels like, and this is him, this is David, right? The Virgo. Or no, he's not a Virgo. What is David? Taurus. I know he's an earth sign. So it's him, I think, who's making the offer, but you're saying no. I hope you would say no. I mean, of course, it's completely up to you, but I would hope you would not go back to the place that hurt you. You can't heal in the same place that you were hurt. And you can't heal with the same person that hurt you. Took me 25 years to learn that lesson. So, so I'm telling you, it's true. Okay. But it does appear there's a possibility that he could ask you. Yeah, you getting your own place would be nice. I know that's probably hard, financial wise. Things are always, easier when you have someone to split cost with. Okay. How does he feel about you now? Okay. Oops. How's David feeling about Stephen now, please? How's David feeling about Stephen? How's David? What? How's David feeling about Stephen now? How's David feeling about Stephen now? How's David feeling about Stephen? 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 Oh, jeez. Okay, we have the Crossroads, Stork, the Bouquet, the Rider, the Heart, the Mice, and the Dog. Well, I'm getting something here about like betrayal, betrayed love. Um, I think he wants your support, like to push for support. He wants your support. The heck? But there's something about a betrayed friendship, betrayed love here. He really would like your support um, on a some kind of new love adventure here. It's like going back to the same crossroads you've been before. Like he wants to go back to where he's been before. Like a returning visitor is what I'm getting. He wants to visit you or get your support. However, he knows there's this betrayal here, so there's some kind of like anxiety when it comes to even inviting. This is inviting a friend, like even inviting you, he feels like there's a lack of friendship though. Um, yeah, the step in and help. Yeah, he wants. He wants to get your support. Strange. To push for support. Um, however, I'm gonna get this about like he's like, well, to betray someone's love, yeah. He knows he chose like he betrayed your love, but yeah, he still wants your support. Support things come up a lot. Yeah, yeah. I think that goes a lot with not that that's in these cards here, but I think I've seen it before. It goes a lot with that, like him seeing what a true friend is. Um, but I think there's some kind of distrust here. I think he thinks you wouldn't trust him. Because he definitely shows up as there's a lack of loyalty, a lack of friendship. He feels like your friendship is waning, right? Dwindling support. Like he doesn't have your support. anymore. Um, Something used to be nice between you guys, but now it's corrupted. Now it's stale. It's foul. Um, Everything that's been ruined. Everything. Something was nice, but it was ruined. Hi, Rising. What is up, girl? Hello, hello. How are you? Is that your donation I heard come in? Thank you, dear. You'll be after Steven. He has one more Lenormand after this one. Got a dang cold. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I mean, I'm not crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. It's just you got a cold. Steven was just talking about him having a cold. I'm just getting over a cold. It's like, what the hell? I guess it's time of year. Something's definitely going around. You got a headache too? Headache from hell? That's what I could not get rid of my headache to save my life, man. Um, yeah, to break the news gently. Yeah, there's something he wants to tell you. Steven, he's thinking about that, but there's so much. He just feels like you're not his friend anymore or whatever. He really wishes you were. He really wants your like approval. Yeah, he wants your approval on something. He wants to go back. He wants to, well, revisit a place he visited before, is what I'm getting. So let me get the exact words, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. A returning visitor to revisit a place we once visited before. Yeah, he wants to like maybe try again with you. Maybe this time he'll get a better reception from you. Um, he thinks if he was nice to you, maybe that could change things between you. But he knows that what things that have happened have changed you. You know, which is true. Things that have happened in your friendship have changed you. You're different now. And he wants you to go back to where you were, which was supportive of him. He's pushing for your return. He wishes you could be the way you were before. But your friendship has transformed, right? It's like changed. It's not the same. Matter of fact, it's less. Yeah, I keep getting that. To yearn for friendship, to long for unconditional support. Yeah, he wants your support in his transition. A friend's return. He wants to win your loyalty back by being nice to you. This is what he's thinking. I don't know what he's going to do, but this is what he's Wants, anyways. Yeah, he wants to go back to the way it was before. Because he's this transition that he's making in his life, he's kind of like he like I don't know, he wants to talk about the pros and the cons like with you. Yeah, he wants to talk to you about the options. Yeah, I really think he wants to be nice to you so you'll be his friend again so that he can have your support. He wants a change. He would like to visit with you. He may even he's thinking if I compliment him, if I'm nice to him and compliment him, maybe he'll be my friend. So that's what I'm getting, Stephen. Jeez. Took Dayquil and then the other headache. Yeah, I had a headache rising. I went to bed with a headache and woke up and the dang headache was still there. Pissed me off. This is not today. I think this was yesterday or day before. And I was taking extra strength Tylenol. Wasn't even touching it. I almost wonder if I didn't have COVID. I didn't take a COVID test, even though I have some here. Which I'm kind of upset. I had a party scheduled for this weekend, Saturday, a big party, a birthday party that I was going to read for, and I just got a text they had to cancel because the birthday girl has COVID. So COVID's going all around too. So yeah, I didn't even take a test. I just thought it was cold. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed because I was really looking forward to that party. I love to do parties because I charge by the hour, and I get guaranteed money. And they said they're going to reschedule though, so that's cool. COVID is the devil. Yeah, I had COVID before. Um, this is before they had vaccines and all that. It was like when it first came out. I mean, I literally thought I was going to die. I was in the hospital twice. I mean, so I did not feel near that bad this time. If I had it, I don't even know if I had it. What transition is David going through? Okay, good question. Yeah, I remember I had COVID in December of 2020. 2020, I was diagnosed on Christmas Day. Jesus, it was awful. All right, let's take a look here on this transition that David's going through. Yeah. Okay, what transition is David going through now, please? What transition is David going through now? What transition is David going through now? What transition is David going through now, please? What transition is David going through now? What transition is David going through now? What transition is David going through? 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 Transition. Stand. All right, we have the sun, the moon, the clouds, the child, the fox, the lady, and the man. We got the lady and the man here, right? The couple. And then with the clouds here, there's confusion. Um, confusion with the lady, yeah, and there's the child here as well showing up. Look, we got the lady, the child, and the man. And in the center of it all is the clouds. So that is showing there's some kind of confusion, some kind of, well, with the clouds beside it, there's emotional confusion, and he's emotional about a child here. Shabita, I'd be happy to, hon, with the donation. Check out my information pinned in the chat there if you'd like to donate for a reading. So, and I think he's like, his emotions go back and forth from night to day, like almost like a bipolar like thing. Like, I mean, I don't know that the guy's bipolar, but his, like, he switches from happy to sad, happy to sad, happy to sad. Um, I'll tell you a little bit about this. So he doesn't know if, to not know whether it's a good time to have a child. You got to be shitting me. To not know whether it's a good time to have a child. He thinks he's bipolar. Oh, okay. Well, I think Spirit thinks so too. But yeah, he's inexperienced, but he's confused because of inexperience. And yeah, it's very clear to not know whether it's a good time to have a child, to not know whether one can have children. Um, he's an inexperienced person without proper guidance. So he's very confused, he's insecure, he's kind of lost. He's like, he needs guidance. He's a man in need of guidance. This is why he wants to talk to you so bad, Stephen. I think he feels you can guide him. He trusts that you could be his friend, like a true friend, a loyal friend, and give him advice or whatever. Like, this is not showing up in these cards. I'm just kind of piecing stuff together from the last reading and this, because he needs guidance. That's why I keep saying he needs guidance. He needs guidance. He needs guidance. Um, now, so Now, I'm gonna put this out here. I don't really understand it, but it is showing up. Custody battles where one partner tries to take the child away from the other. So I don't know what that's about exactly. But maybe he's thinking something like that. Like, how can I get this child from their mother? I don't know. But I am getting custody battles where one partner tries to take the child from the other. So because it's kind of like he doesn't, I mean, he doesn't really want the woman, right? But he wants the child is kind of what I'm getting. Not from this reading, but just from piecing everything together. Um, so that's interesting that came up. Yeah, he's so confused. He's like, he needs a therapist. He needs a therapist. He's so, his emotions. Is he autistic? Yeah, I think he wants kids, but I don't think he wants a wife. Has I mean, I guess you'd know. I'm getting something about autism, but I don't know. I mean, autism, you'd be able to know that, wouldn't you? You think he might be autistic? Okay, because it's showing up here, Stephen. Autism's here. Uh huh. Which I don't know a whole lot about autism, but it is showing up. Um, and just his emotions, like he does not really keep very stable emotions here. He can't handle emotions well at all and focused on one video game that Leandro likes to play. Ah, my little brother used to do that. Like, he would sit and play video games for, oh my God. It's a miracle he even got up to go to the bathroom. But this was after my mom passed away. He just would just play video. He was only 15. He was just constant. That's all he did. Like, he was off in it. Like, he wanted to live in a different world instead of dealing with emotions. Let's play a fantasy world here. Let's live in this fantasy world. I just wonder if there's something with that, something like that. Um, he is spending a lot of time, I think, with this woman though. Um, is he someone that maybe sleeps during the day and is up at night? David told me that I have BPD because I pretended to like the game even though I wasn't good at it. That don't even make sense. Bipolar people will do that though, like be up all night and then sleep during the day. So when it comes to this lady though, um, he gets up early for work, but not when he's off. Okay, well at least he's going to work. At least he's going to work. That's good. Um, so he is when it comes to this situation with this woman, this child, and all this, he's kind of like he's actually. I think he's happy being around this gal, and he's happy thinking about that he could have a child. But he's also distrustful of it. He feels weird because he feels happy about having a child, and because he feels happy, it makes him he doesn't trust his own happiness. Like he can't just enjoy it because he thinks, oh well, this is not going to last. Yeah, he made the video game the focus of his life and the standard by who he is closest to. Yeah. So yeah, he's just a confused mess. But he finds joy in the thought of having a child with this woman. But at the same time, he doesn't trust his own joy. Jeez, this guy does need a therapist. I mean, we all could use therapy, honestly. I mean, I don't think there's one person in the world that couldn't benefit from therapy. Some of us need it a little more than others. Let's see. Um, no. Yeah, it's emotions over this child stuff. It's making him have some kind of emotional vulnerability, and that's bothering him to have any kind of emotional vulnerability. So I don't think this guy would make a good parent at all, but it's not up to me. So that's what I have for you, Stephen. Because you have to be, somewhat stable to be a parent. He would get jealous of his kid. Yeah, I could see that. Probably so. People do that. No, I've seen it like in couples, like if the once they have the child, the woman you know is taking care of the child, breastfeeding constantly. I mean, it's 24/7, and then dad's getting all upset because he's not getting attention. I hear this story all the time from my friends. It's like, dude, grow up. Anyways. All right, Miss Rising. Thank you, Stephen, so much for your donation. Because kids do take all the attention. I mean, they just do. And I'm noticing even puppies do too. My best friend bought her puppy over the other day, and I swear that puppy took up most of our time. I was like, shoot, I didn't even get to talk to her. All we were doing was dealing with this dang puppy. Okay. I think I'm going to do the fairy for you, my dear. All right, how is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time, please? How is Jay? Yeah, I love puppies too. They're a lot of work though. Good gravy. It's like this puppy come over to the house, Willow. She's so cute. I'm her grandma. She's calling me grandma. Well, she's a dog, so she can't speak, but you know what I mean. Little Willow. She's a what? Cockapoo. Half cocker spaniel, half poodle. So cute. But good God, she finally had to put that little puppy in his kennel because she was all over the place, man. She wanted this, she wanted that. It was just like having a toddler. All right, anywho, how is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? Jay, how is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? How is Jay currently feeling about rising at this time? Yeah, like a child. We have garden, the man, there he is, the anchor, the moon, the child, the tree, and the stork. Something here about like natural things happening naturally and trusting your intuition. Wait a minute, what's this guy know about intuition? Yeah, I'm talking about trusting your intuition and a natural process, things occurring naturally. And somebody's intuition is like, it's like intuition needs to mature more. Someone's intuition needs to mature more. What? So, yeah, somehow instinct and intuition are somehow relevant to this question. I don't know how, but um, there is a longing here. There's a longing for profound experiences, for deep emotions. I I wonder if he thinks you're a night person. to be a night person by nature. There's something about a transition here. And this transition maybe makes him sad. But it's a natural transition. Let me see here. What are you trying to say? The beginning of night. Yeah. Beginning of night. Can we talk about him contacting you at night? Oh, yeah. Did he contact you last night? I figured you would have told me, had he, but. The beginning of night. The beginning of night. Something about a night person in the beginning of night. Natural. Yeah. Um, I keep getting all this night stuff, which is weird. To put a child to sleep. Like around the time you put your child to sleep. I have to sleep at night, Sarah's school in the morning. Yes, yes, yes. That's interesting. I just said to put a child to sleep, and then you said, I have to sleep. You brought up your child. Oh, he's the night person. Maybe he's the night person. There's something here about night. But it could just be showing up because, you're probably thinking now at night he's going to contact me, right? So at night you're probably kind of, I don't know, well, thinking this guy's going to contact you. Let's see. I'm getting a man is exposed, or he exposes, reveals something. I think he's considering revealing something to you at night. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Visibility of the body? Wait a minute. Okay, this cannot be right. You need something about him exposing his body? Or somebody's exposing their body? Did you expose your body to him? What? To model, to perform publicly. Okay, so he was just yeah, I think he does wish. Um, I think he thinks that you present yourself like you're very fit, you're healthy, you're natural, you're calm. Um, is how you like present yourself to the public. Um, and you present yourself also like you're innocent, like you're innocent, you're delicate. Um, even though he has, yeah, he thinks you present yourself to the public or whatever like you're innocent and delicate. But I don't know if he like has a picture of you or something. But he has a picture of you like, I think he thinks you're very natural. Like you don't wear a bunch of makeup or like you're natural. Yeah, I heard that he does have a picture of me. Yeah, I think he does. I think he does have a picture of you. And and this is how you look to him. And so he longs for you. I'm getting. He'd probably say the pic that he asked for before. Yeah, I think he has a picture of you, and in that picture, I mean, did you expose any part of your body in that picture? maybe maybe more of your body's exposed in that picture than how you present yourself in the public. I think is maybe what this is trying to say. Like in the public, you're more covered, and maybe this picture. I mean, I doubt you sent him like pictures of your, you know, not with clothes on or something like that, but it's whatever picture he has is how he sees you. I'll send it to you. Oh, okay, okay. But he does long for you. I do see that. That's a good picture. Okay. Okay. Well, you got some cleavage in this picture. You got a little cleavage in this picture. So maybe that's I think he's looking at that picture, Rising. Mm-hmm. So I think it's that picture. I really do think it's that picture that he's looking at quite a bit about your body. Um, he's longing for you. Obsessive concern with one's body. Oh my God, yeah, he's obsessed with your body, girl. Yeah, he's obsessed with your body. Mhm. Mhm. Obsessive, and it keeps happening. He's very obsessed with your body. I think he keeps looking at that picture because you don't look that way. According to him, you don't look that way on social media. Um, he thinks you have a fragile body. I don't know what that means. Like you have a fragile body. Yeah, not on your channel. No. Some some readers do. Some readers, you'll notice all they have, their face isn't even showing, it's just their chest. That's it. And it's just, and when I say their chest, I'm not talking about like what the, I'm talking about, everything's hanging out, right? You've seen it. I know you have. It's like, man, I see why they get so many views. I think I was drinking that night when I took that pic. Hey, it's all good. It's a good picture. Um, so yeah, it's a physical longing, girl. So that's what I have for you. And I don't know what all this night stuff is. I'm not real sure on all this night stuff, but there's something at night, at night, at night. Maybe he watches this. Maybe he looks at your picture at night. You know, I think he does fear that nothing's going to change between you guys. Yeah, he has a boring nightlife, I think. And so in his boring nightlife, he gets out your picture. I don't know what exactly he's doing to this picture. It's hilarious. You want another reading, hon? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. So yeah, I think he's fantasizing about your picture. Yep. Stephen, did you send a donation too, hon? I think I just got something from Stephen as well. But Rising did send hers just a well, actually 1 minute before Stephen. So Rising, you'll be next, and then Stephen. His next actions. Okay. Hi, Maxie. How are you, dear? Yes, honey, you can ask with the donation. All my information is pinned in the chat. If you would like a reading, got everything that I offer there and how you can donate as well. All right. Wait a minute. All right. James's next actions towards Rising, please. James's next actions towards Rising. James's next actions towards Rising, please. James's next actions towards Rising. James's next actions towards Rising, please. James's next actions towards Rising. Okay. We have the Hangman, Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Tower. I had the Tower in that same position not too long ago for you. The Ten of Cups, the Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, like I was saying, I've got the Tower here. This is how you're seeing this. Like some kind of shock here. I mean, you would like you would like for something to happen to kind of like get things going, stir things up. But what you're experiencing here is some kind of like delay, like with any kind of effort being put in with the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles. Like, things are, as far as any steps being taken, it's like they're stuck, right? And here he is, the Emperor. I don't know if he's trying to, like, I think he's trying to control himself. I really think he is. He's trying to control himself right now. We got the Six of Cups here in the past. It's something here about leaving the past in the past. I think he would like for the past to be left in the past. Like, things may have happened in the past, but let's leave them there. It's kind of the way you're looking at this. Like, leave the past in the past, Jay. Let's move forward from here. How much you got to try to control? That's all he's been doing. Well, I was thinking more like he's looking at this picture. He's very, very, very attracted to you. He's been wanting to, and we've seen in the readings, we've seen how, well, before all this sexual advances he was going to make towards you or flirt with you, and now that he's seen different about you, learned different about you, which I was thinking just last night about that reading I remember I did for you. I had the Justice and the Ace of Swords, and I'm like, oh, you're going to find out the truth about him. Actually, if I think about it, I think I was wrong on that. He's going to find out the truth about you, is what I should have said. This was back on that reading. I don't know if you remember Justice and the Ace of Swords I remember getting for the future. I'm like, oh, you're going to find out the truth about him. But no, actually, he was going to find out the truth about you, which he has found out the truth about you now that you're not looking for a hookup. You're more modest. You remember that? Yeah. I can't believe I thought of that last night. I was like, oh, I was wrong on that. I think it was opposite. Because what ended up happening was he found out the truth about you. So now I think he's trying to control himself because he's very attracted to you and he was wanting to make some kind of advances towards you. But now he's like trying to control himself to not make that kind of advance, is kind of what I'm getting from it. Queen of Pentacles is here. It's like you would, I think you're looking to be somebody's like stable. I know you said you want to be friends, but I mean, maybe this is more of a long-term thing, but somebody's wife, right? That's what I'm getting, is wife. You'd like to be somebody, like this person's wife, is what I'm getting. I mean, this doesn't have to be, like tomorrow or next week, but in the future, if things worked out. So coming up, this is all about this guy coming back around here with the Judgment card. Second chances, coming back around. So, I don't know. I get you stressing out here with the Nine of Swords, or it could even be him. I think he is worrying about coming back around here with the Knight of Wands, because maybe that he would be looked at as like some kind of player, because he is, I might want to say he is a player, but he's kind of, well, he's inconsistent for one. Um, I think you're going to get more inconsistency. That's going to stress you out here. I do have the 10 of Cups, so but you're happy about it. So I think he's going to go for it, okay, with the Knight of Wands. But he's so inconsistent with what he does. I think he's coming back around here, probably when you least expect it. But I don't know, something's not consistent about how he does what he does. And it's not good for you here with the Nine of Swords. Like, but I think he's also the Nine of Swords energy too. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. Should I go for it? Should I make my move? But it's not, whatever's coming up here is not, it's not like it's going to be like the Eight of Pentacles. It's not like it's going to be, we make this step, then we move to this step, then we move to this step, then we move, like everything flows naturally. No, we got inconsistent, and it's stressing you out is what I'm getting. But I think you're going to be happy about it because you get something. You, at this point, from what I can see here, you would be happy with anything. As far as contact is what I'm talking about. So that's what would make you happy. So I think he's coming back around here because I have 2 cards. These are my 2 cards of somebody who's coming back around and they're in the future. So, I mean, this is not the last you've heard from him. He's just not very consistent at all in his communication. Well, it's basically non-existent, but there is some sporadic communication. And so I think you're going to hear from him, yes. So that's what I have, Rising. And I always get that same time frame of 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, because I'm not getting it. Spirit's not really giving me a time frame card. So that's my indication that it means between now and 3 months. Because right here would be my timing card, and the 10 of Cups is not really a timing card for me. It'd have to be like a season card, like if the Emperor was here, I would say, oh, the Aries season. So, all right, that's what I have for you. Yeah. He's coming back around here. But I think he's having to rethink his approach. I think he wanted to make some kind of sexual advance towards you. But now he's having to rethink that. Okay? That's what I have for you, my dear. Makes sense. You're welcome. Yeah, I think he's looking at that picture a lot, Rising. I really do. I really think he's looking at that picture a lot. I had to rewind back. Had to put, oh, okay, no problem, honey, no problem. Um, Stephen, you are up next. Huh? If you want to post your question, are you here? Are you doing that? I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back, folks. Hi, Sully. What's up, girl? How are you? Happy day after Valentine's Day. I hope you had a good Valentine's Day, even if you had to buy your own self flowers. Guys, I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Just a moment. Yes, Sally, you can absolutely donate. Hi, Stephen. Welcome back, hon. It is your turn if you want to post your question. Ooh. Looks like you donate for Lenormand, Stephen. Okay. Well, what can I expect from the rest of my week this week? Okay. All right, let's take a look here. What can Stephen expect from the rest of the week? What can Stephen expect this week? Rest of the week. What can Stephen expect the rest of the week? What can Stephen expect from the rest of this week? What can Stephen expect from the rest of this week? What can Stephen expect from the rest of this week? What can Stephen expect from whoops? What can Stephen expect from the rest of this week? What can Stephen expect from the rest of this week? What can Stephen expect from the rest of this week? Okay, we have the moon, the sun, the crossroads, the child, the stork, the lady, and the garden. Okay. Okay, there's some kind of choices being made here with a woman. Let's see. These two cards can mean unexpected pregnancy. So let me, like, what? Let me, I'm not sure that's what it means here in your case, but the child and the stork, that's a pregnancy. But it could very well mean something else. So let me check here. Unless it's just you, like, no. I think it's first stage of a long process. And am I having a kid? I don't think so, Steven. I don't think so. But I think you may long to be a child again. Maybe David really wants me to know about that kid. Yeah, there's, let's see here. Can I donate, Amanda? Absolutely, honey. Absolutely. You would be next, hon, because I don't know if Sully ended up donating. She asked if she could donate, and then I don't know unless I missed it. So you would be next, hon. Um, yeah, there's something. What? Think first before you announce something to everybody with a woman. Do you have? I'm gonna hold off because I'm at work. Will you be back later tonight? Sully, I'm not positive, honey. I'm not positive. I can't say for sure. There's a possibility. I mean, more than likely, but I'm not positive. Because I just got a private reading. Somebody just booked a private reading with me, so I don't know if I'm going to be zonked out by tonight or not. Okay. I just came through that I've got a private reading here in a couple hours. So it kind of depends on how I feel after that. Um, the new bar job thing I told you about. Well, do you, Sully, Sully, I'm so sorry, I got Sully on the brain. Stephen, is there anybody that's maybe a woman that you know that's maybe from like a different culture? Um, than you that could be pregnant, possibly? I don't know why you're getting all this pregnancy stuff, Stephen. Or maybe, I don't know. I think whoever this woman is, I think she's of a different culture than you. And what I mean by that is like a different race, a different um, background. No, but this could be David again. Yeah, I think it is, hon. There's, yeah, decisions concerning a child. Um, inexperience with decision making. Yeah, it's all about making some kind of decision. I don't know. This could be just that your emotions are up and down here with the moon and the sun about this whole thing. I mean, maybe throughout for the rest of the week, you may just kind of be like, what the heck? Um, yeah, there is something about you having some kind of step towards awareness, towards seeing something as it is, towards there's this beginning of happiness, to make the first step towards happiness. Um, because there's a choice concerning a woman and a pregnancy. I don't know if this is just being that's just on your going to be on your mind here, but and this transformation here that Stephen or that David's going through, it could make you a little sad, maybe, because you're kind of like, well, I can't believe he would choose to impregnate a woman here. Yeah, something's exposed. Okay, something's exposed to everyone. Somebody keeps announcing things. Something, I don't know, maybe you do hear something about that. Um, um, okay, Lorraine, no problem, hon. Um, it's possible that you could run into these people during the day at a public venue, and this is very, you see this pregnant woman, because I am getting something about to spend a day at a public venue, to go out during the day, maybe even to a festival, and it's very it's very noticeable, it's very visible. So it's a, I'm thinking maybe it's a pregnant woman. You can actually, you could tell. It's like you would be happy and sad at the same time about this. So I'm not sure. I feel like this might just be your emotions, hon, and how you're feeling about this. Because, and this is kind of a big deal, right? I mean, here's this guy that like this is a big deal, and it could just be that you're thinking about it a lot. But I don't know. We do have the crossroads in the center, so that is something about making a choice, though. So, but the choice, though, could be David's. So you're having this, your emotions are kind of up and down about a pregnancy with a woman. Yeah. But yeah, I think this probably is David. Unless you happen to run into a pregnant woman this week, then this is about David. And how will you know? Well, for one thing, you'll be able to tell. And I think she's of a different race, a different culture, a different background than you. Okay? Sorry, that's all I can really pick up off of this. Okay, thanks. Sorry, Steven. I don't know why all this pregnancy stuff keeps popping up. Maybe next week we'll be able to know what exactly. So now Steven's going to be looking around for pregnant women. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so rain. Okay, did Lorraine make it back? There she is. Hey, girl. You are up, my dear. How are ya? What would you like me to look into for you? What is spirit? Want you to be aware of. Okay. Good question. Good question. Let me use the fairy Lenormand for you, my dear. Okay, Spirit, what do you want Lorraine to know? Please, what do you want Lorraine to know or to be aware of? What do you want Lorraine to know? Whoops. Or to be aware of? What do you want Lorraine to know or to be aware of? What Lorraine to know or to be aware of? What Lorraine to know or to be aware of? What Lorraine to know or to be aware of? What Lorraine to know or to be aware of? Or to be aware of? Okay, we have the mountain, the fox, the clouds, the garden, the tower, the sun, and the letter. Okay, there's like there's something about somebody concealing who they really are through some kind of, you may have some kind of communication that's kind of confusing or receive some kind of confusing communication, but somebody's not, it's like they're putting up a smokescreen about who they really are. Like they're not being true to who they are. So let's see. Let's see. What do we have here? What do we have here? So now sounds like him. Um, yeah, whoever this is, honey, they are, it's all about representation, okay? Like they basically they think they're better than everybody. There's a cultural arrogance, is what I'm getting. Like, even thinking maybe that his culture is better than everybody else. Like, he's on top of society. And he very much controls what becomes public. Um, like, yeah. And I would also say, yeah, like somebody who's really concerned with how they appear to everyone else, right? Um, and I think you're very aware of this person, how they are. Um, like, they conceal their true self from the public. This sounds like you're kind of similar to your last reading about him. He conceals his true self from the public. Okay, he's very, very cautious about what he reveals to the public because he really he very strongly identifies with the image that he projects to other people. It's all about, well, I I have to present a certain image here because I want people to think I'm this certain way. And he very much wears his selfishness on his sleeve. So he presents in a way that serves himself, very unauthentic, very unauthentic. Right? It's probably him, hon. And Spirit's just like validating this for you that he has something to hide, okay? He's holding up a smoke screen and he is deceiving you or he's deceiving himself. Like, he's just he conceals who he really is. He doesn't really he presents an image, right? That's not really Sanel. That's Sanel's image, but that's not who he really is. That's how he wants everyone to think he is. And then let's see what else we have here. It's you need to block what you don't agree with. And I told you this before, girl. Block this dude. Even Spirit's telling you. I mean, what's coming out is block what you don't agree with. So you, I'm sure you probably don't agree with. I mean, you know him, right? You've been with him. You know what he's really like, and so he's out here presenting himself to be somebody else. So you don't want to see that stuff. You really should block him, is what Spirit's saying. To block what you don't agree with. No means no. And it's hard because you're having to adapt. That's how you're going to adapt to this difficult situation because it is difficult to see that kind of crap. And if to deal with the problem, Lorraine, to deal with this problem, you got to think of yourself first, is what Spirit's telling you. Because this is an obstacle to your happiness. Like, it seems like it's an obstacle, but it's not. You could just block this guy. So maybe he's looking like he's all happy and all this crap. It's all bullshit. I've been thinking all day of breaking up with him, but I feel guilt and I'm scared. I thought you did break up with him, hon. Well, I can tell you he's fake. He's not authentic. You're not only being told to break up with him, you're being told to block his ass. Let's see. You got to stick with no. Okay? To very stubbornly stick with no. You need to put up walls of silence. And the spirit is telling you, block him, put up walls of silence, stick with no. He is fake. You may feel that you would feel lonely. You're better off. So the communication here that I'm getting, there's he's like, maybe he's trying to clarify stuff for you, but there's deceit in it, okay? Um he a dark cloud covers the sun. I mean, girl, yeah, a dark cloud covers the sun. He's this dude is, if this is about him, I don't have the man card here, but and I do see there's a conversation that you're wanting to have here, but this is all about blocking someone because they are not authentic. They are a pretender. They're not who they say they are. All they care about, they wear their selfishness on their sleeve. Sounds like a narc. Like a narcissist. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but all this kind of sounds like something. That's how narcissists are. They care what everyone else thinks. And then behind closed doors, they're treating the people that love them and care about them like shit. It resonates. I've been thinking of talking about it with him all day. So there's some kind of, you don't know what to say, maybe is what I'm getting. You don't have any conversation without guidelines. You want to express your hopelessness or your confusion. And you could express your hopelessness or confusion, but it's like it's not conducive to your happiness. You would have a conversation with him, honey, but there would be no, you would get nothing out of it. Because it's unclear. Like, I don't know if this guy like confuses things. Like you try to tell him how you feel, and then it's like next thing you know, it's all turned around. I feel bad because his birthday's in 2 weeks, and I feel guilt. Lorraine, honey, Lorraine, do you remember your birthday? You remember your birthday? How you felt? And you're worried about his birthday? That's that compassion and empathy that you have that he lacks. He's not, there's something he's hiding, honey. There's something he's not, he's all about how he looks to other people. Spirit's very clear saying block him. No means no. Like, you're very aware. It's not like you don't know. You are very aware of who he is. It's like, and even Spirit's saying, you know already, Lorraine, you know what the right thing is to do. Because you got, and it's even saying here, you got to put yourself first. Put yourself first. Yeah, he's it's like, it feels like this guy would be more concerned with what everyone else thought about him than what you think of him. When it should be the opposite way. What you think of him should be more important than what everyone else does. I was telling myself today I need to put myself first. Yes, exactly. I'm being, I mean, it's actually like put up walls of silence. Like, it, Spirit is not only saying to dump him. Well, I don't even, it doesn't even say anything about dumping him. It says blocking. Because something, even having a conversation with him is not gonna help, because there's something about things just get more confused when you try to talk to him. I don't know if he's a gaslighter or what. I'm not sure, but I could have sworn, I thought you cut him off before. And if you're cutting off somebody and going back and cutting them off and going back, it's just going to get worse every time, Lorraine. Because now he knows, well, I can treat Lorraine like this. She's just going to take me back later. And that's how they think. So remember that. That if you want to rid yourself of this guy, rid yourself of this guy, like for good. Yeah. You may be trauma bonded, honey, which is really hard. These are the hardest relationships to get out of right here. Because I know there's times that he's good. And when it's good, it's probably real freaking good. But, it's not real. A trauma bond, well, that's when you've been back and forth with somebody. Um, it's almost like you're addicted to them. Like, you can't imagine your life without them, because they're the ones that are there. And it's like you break up with them, and then you feel so crappy, and it's like, to you, the only way I'm going to feel any better is when I'm with them again. So you go back to the place that hurt you to heal you, which never works. It's because there's some kind of addiction to the back and forth drama, and you're always wanting to get back to how they treated you from the get go. Oh, at first they were so nice to me. At first they were so great to me, and I know they're really like that. Yes, and breaking up out of a narcissist relationship is actually worse than a regular breakup, because narcissists, they destroy you. That's why you have to block them. Like there is no let's be friends or no. Being friends with somebody afterwards, that's just leaving the door open for them to come back and hurt you again. Now he tells me he loves me, he's treating me better, but why didn't he treat me consistently well since the beginning? Why now? Oh, well, he's back to the love bombing phase right now. And he'll start treating you like it'll go back. Now that I'm working a good government job and getting my ducks in a row, you want to be consistent. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it'll go back to how it was before. If you're not feeling, I mean, you know how you feel. If you're feeling, he's not authentic, right? He's just not, he is showing you the person that he was that you've seen before, that's who he is. He's showing you his fake self right now, but you know what he did? We had our Valentine's Day on Monday because we both work Wednesday, and he took me to dinner. Okay, that's good. He took photos and saved the photos to upload them to Instagram stories on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Yes. He didn't post them Monday. Uh huh. Even though our dinner was Monday. So, is that kind of what we got going on here? Concealing the truth? So it shows what you said about him looking good. Yeah. Mm hmm. Yeah. When you know the truth. And you don't agree with that, do you? I know I need, and its spirit told me in my dream that he isn't the one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, for one thing, you don't want to feel the pain. You know, nobody wants to feel the pain of a breakup. I'm just telling you, girl, if you do decide to break up with him, please consider blocking him because you're just going to end up right back in the same spot. All right, my dear. I'm going to break it off. I never have to. And I don't know if you see my post I just put up on YouTube not too long ago, but it tells you if it does not feel natural, if it does not feel good, it's not meant for you. I know there's other words. Natural, calm. If you don't feel calm, then it's not meant for you. It's not in alignment with you. So that's how you'll know. You're welcome, my dear. I think I'm gonna hop off out of here. I gotta get something to eat. I got a private reading coming up. I only got a little bit of time between now and then. So I will see you next time, girl. Good luck to you, honey. Stay strong. You got this. He puts me in my head and makes me feel insecure. Oh yeah, I know. I know how they are, honey. I lived with one for 25 years. Well, I didn't live with him all that time, but he controlled my life all that time. So I get it. And then I had another one as well. They're everywhere. But okay. Keep me updated, honey. Good luck to you. Gotta go. Love you, girl. Bye. Oops.